Hi, my name is Nikki Morrow with To the Moon and Back Behavioral Consulting, and today I'd like to talk about premeditated choices. So, we want to get down to the root of why most behaviors happen. Most of the time, when your children are acting out, it's not because they want to drive you crazy, it's because they don't have any other way to either get your attention or sometimes it's just that they've been overwhelmed by all different things in their environment and they've been holding it all in, and then it comes out in these random times and random situations over the pink cup or the green cup, or just stuff that seems totally ridiculous to us as parents. And a good way to have a little bit more empathy and compassion is to try to remember back when you were little, what it felt like to be small and told what to do all the time, what to say, what not to say, how to act, and carted from one place to another with very little control, even being smaller in stature and kind of intimidated. It can be very overwhelming for a child, and I think a lot of times us as parents we forget that feeling. So if you can remember back then and try to just think of things from that perspective when your children act out, it'll help you have a lot more patience and empathy and understanding for them in the first place. But back to premeditated choices. So this strategy is awesome in that it allows you to give your child some more feeling of power so that they can feel seen and heard and like they have, contribution to the situation and to your family. And a lot of that proactively, if you're able to give that power in little bursts throughout the day, it really proactively allows your child to feel seen and heard without having to exert their power in a less appropriate, less convenient way for you and your family. So proactive choices. That means, what I mean by that is you would give, maybe two choices. You're still in control because you get to select which two choices. So this can help with clothing issues in the morning. If you have a little one that's very particular about their clothing, you give them weather appropriate choices, two weather appropriate choices, and you say, here are your choices, which one do you want to pick? If they're like my daughter, they'll be like, neither, I don't want any. And then so what I have to do is I say, okay, I hear you, but these are your choices. And I'm going to count down from 5. And if you don't make a choice, then I'm going to make it for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Either great job, you made a good choice, or I guess we're going to wear this today. And yes, you'll probably have to deal with a tantrum. So, but if you follow through with that, then they'll know, and if they want their way, then they'll make a choice a lot faster next time. So that is how premeditated choices go. And it could be, like, do you want the green cup or the pink cup? Do you want an apple with your lunch or banana with your lunch? They're very little tiny decisions, but to your child, they mean the world. And they'll really start feeling like they have more power and control over their lives and their situation. And like I said, that'll lead to them feeling like they need to exert themselves a lot less, in power struggles and so on. So I hope that helped you, and I hope that you can go forth and use that awesome strategy. If you'd like to, see some more of my video blogs and get some more helpful tips, I would love it if you would check out my Facebook page under To the Moon and Back Behavioral Consulting and follow me there for helpful tips and articles and anything else that you could think of. I'd also love to hear your feedback. So yeah, thank you for listening, and I hope to see you again next week.